Hi, I'm Dan Petley from Brick Project. This beautiful word Autotelic sums up the conditions that lead to a state of creative flow, which is what I'm talking about today. Creating art has the same effect on mental health as physical exercise has on the body, so by making paintings, music, films and jewellery, I feel happier and more human. For example, I'm not a great musician, but I love composing songs. And for my weird psychedelic folk band Spudcaster, I give out free CDs because who'd want to buy them? It's hard to describe the joyful fulfillment of an autotelic creative journey. But the purpose is in the process itself, like making jewellery from stuff I find on the floor. If someone finds joy in the finished thing, that's a bonus. The ideas that become my artworks have their origins in this intangible spiritual realm that can never be accurately documented. The experience of creative flow. Defined by psychologist Anna Abraham in the Neuroscience of Creativity as a satisfying feedback loop where time and space slip away, which manifests when creating something original and successful, creative flow is often described as a truthful, revelatory, magical experience. The spiritual is a big part of Jungian psychology, allowing creative acts to be part of the individuation process, which inspired Mandala, a painting project which invites people to engage in an autotelic participatory process with purpose. I'm interested in this liminal zone around an art object, discussed by Guy Debord in Society of the Spectacle. Designated art spaces are managed, suppressed, then pass off as natural by those who control them. In Brick Project, we focus on art giving people a sense of genuine shared ownership in both public and private spaces. We bring the situationists and Jung together through the medium of graffiti. Normal, everyday people can use paint to shout, "I exist and I have something to say," in a transformation of public space into a communal public visual playground, made by people of all ages and walks of life. Basically, we get consent to paint at a brick wall and invite local people to paint one brick each. So a wall containing over 3,000 bricks, such as the one we painted throughout May 2021 in Plymouth, features over 3,000 paintings by that number of individuals. No one is turned away, although most participants tell us, "I'm not artistic." Our job is to make sure those people leave that wall proud of what they have painted. Artistic should not mean virtuosic, as this invalidates access to creative flow for those outside of this fictional creative elite. Recently working as a learning support assistant in schools, I was frustrated how the education system only encouraged the talented minority. When I was at school myself, I felt barred from this club due to my then undiagnosed learning difficulties. I was diagnosed as having ADHD at the age of 25. So when I formed the CIC in 2019, I approached people with a creative spark that had flourished in adulthood. Frazier has experience in improvisational theatre exploring flat hierarchies. Her experience in customer service probably comes in more handy than my years as a civil service filing clerk. But everyone in the company has transferable skills that can be adapted to tap into creative flow. We've all become well-rounded individuals through creativity and self-education. Gould, our heritage consultant, is also in Spudcaster, the amazing band I mentioned earlier. Creative flow is a balancing act between improvisation and structure. My own work is carefully composed paintings with improvised elements, a kind of hyper-organized chaos. I use found frames which become that liminal zone between art and the exclusive space discussed in Society of the Spectacle. Another CIC, Woodland Tribe, encouraged kids to use tools in making their own playgrounds, sometimes in galleries. They recently did a residency in the Turbine Hall, so we're currently taking inspiration from them, trying to establish a small gallery-to-tape modern pipeline. Another key feature of Brick Project is we actually pay artists. While studying, I got paid facilitation experience through a non-profit called RIO, so at all Brick projects we pay assistant artist facilitators from a wide range of backgrounds as a way of redistributing art opportunities. While studying in Plymouth, I became fascinated by what passed for public art. Most of my life since 2018 has been spent on writing funding bids. But at least that competitive framework means proper artists are being commissioned to make more interesting art than this. So councils, please increase arts funding and encourage better art. It's a no-brainer. Recently the arts have been growing in Gloucester, so we've been looking for a brick wall, like this 8,000 bricks that we developed a speculative project around in October 2021. But the landowner didn't want to play ball, which was so frustrating, but nothing we're not used to. Many Gloucester landowners seem scared of public art, so we intend to show how it can benefit the land they control and the local community. Our concept is based on converting top-down power into potential for communities to organise and have a voice that can inspire radical change. Our system ensures that people are genuinely represented, not just depicted through illustration as with traditional graffiti murals. If any business wants to show solidarity with local people, this is an original way to do it. So confident, respectful landowners, don't be scared to drop us a line. Communal creative flow is accessible to everyone, but a lot of people need an extra push to use it. By encouraging people to find purpose in the process of art, we connect citizens to their neighbours and their shared history through documentation and celebration. We'll work with anyone who cares about people and has an open mind about the importance of creativity. We love what we do and feel blessed and privileged for any opportunity to share the act of improvised creation. Our slogan is, "There is no such thing as a bad painting," and I believe that to my core. So get Autotelic, everyone.